What's up, guys? What is up? Ooh, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm almost ready. I'm so close. All right, y'all. All right. I'm trying a new setup today. How's it going? What's up, Davey? It's serious business time. One of the most noticeable things is probably going to be that the audio is a little bit different, which is nice. It is nice. But yeah, I am excited. We have some Go Battle League sets to do today because, as you guys can see, we hit level 79. I have a whopping 0 wins in the GBL, and that is for a good reason, because I wanted to wait for a rank reset so I could crunch as many as possible. What's up, Collector? Welcome in. Yeah, no, I am super stoked to be here now. We have a lot of work to do, but I can tell you, I know what my 50th Platinum medal is going to be. It's super straightforward. Let's go pull it up. It's going to be the Ho Index. The very last thing I need to get for the Ho Index is Tropius, which works out very, very well, especially because Tropius, if I remember correctly, is going to be in Global Go Fest eggs. So, that will be totally filled out. The only reason this was even possible was because while I was in Chicago at Chicago Go Fest, outside the Field Museum, there was a guy looking for very, very specific shiny Vivillon. And for that one shiny Vivillon, I got a Relicanth. That is the only reason this is even possible. It's an eggs for Road to Go Fest also. Oh. That means during Global. During Global, it may be possible to hit level 80. During the actual event. That's crazy. I'm going to be streaming that. That's awesome. No, I didn't even know that. That's awesome. What the heck? That's so cool. All right. But yeah, so that's cool. But I think even more important than any of that, like 79 is nice, but I could have hit 79 on any day. My mom and I did 3 luckies this morning. Or sorry, not 3 luckies, 3 specials this morning. And if we couldn't do 3 specials, if we couldn't do that 3rd special, this would not have happened. This brilliant, awesome thing would not have happened. We swapped Rayquazas. Hers was pretty bad. But we will take a Hundo Ray any day. And I mainly say that because my previous best Ray was a 96. Or 98, sorry. This was the first Rayquaza I ever did. Was a 98. Which isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. Missing 1 attack is, that's kind of the worst stat to be missing. But then later on in the following raid day that actually was available to everyone, I got a 96 missing attack at HP. And I was like, oh, okay, can't get any better than this. Then later, I did a trade with my brother. And then I got a silver bottle capable one. And I'm like, okay, well, naturally I'm going to max that out because wild area comes. And of course, I'm just going to silver bottle cap that. And then, and then this happens. Like, like that's just crazy. It's always a dream Pokemon to get. Absolutely. We love the green noodle. You kidding? Oh, nah, the green noodle is awesome. No, man, like I was so stoked. So now I have a Groudon to work on. I have a, whoa. I have a Kyogre to work on. And I have a Ray to work on. Another Ray. So, and all of that before Global even starts. Ooh, Fazelit and I are great friends. Nice. Sick. Well, I hope you're in chat, or at least you join chat, because that would be sick. But yeah, entering Crash territory is always a good thing. But the up and down of it, how's everybody doing tonight? Whoop. I'm on my third or fourth leg of trying new stream frames. And for this one, I wanted to try the stretch, which is okay, but I'm not the hugest fan of it. I will say, the thing I need to figure out how to do is to change the aspect ratio. The aspect ratio of my screen, because once I can do that, everything will look a lot cleaner. I am pretty great. It was great weather today. It was great weather yesterday, though it was kind of misplaced, because yesterday, if it was actually nice weather in the on the weather app, we probably would have gone to a theme park as a family. But, you know, sometimes the weather lies to you, but, you know. What's good, Tron Twitch? How you doing? We got a lot to do today if you're just joining. You're going to be able to catch all of it now that you have shown up. After I throw a bajillion excellent throws at the Slorgato. Now, what I will say is I do need to farm excellence, so I think we're going to be going the Nana Berry route for that. But I'm going to try and farm as many... Oh, okay. All right. Well, we have a whole stack of saved researches from Chicago to go through. Whoop! Wow. Unk is washed, guys. Unk is washed. I promise I will hit my excellence eventually. This is my first stream of yours. Hey, welcome in then. Great time to subscribe, to ring the bell, because once GoFest comes along, at least the global, I'm more than happy to share some RSVPs for you if you choose to come back. What's up, Bubba? Welcome in. Tomorrow's Calm Day, get those excellents in. Oh, yeah. No, this Calm Day is absolutely excellent. I am so stoked. I won't be able to stream it because, unfortunately, for most of it, I will be at work, but it'll still be a great time regardless. That Go Plus is going to be Ultra Balls and Iceburn all the way. What's up, Chiono? Can I make a bet with you? Go for it. That's ominous, but go for it. I like ominous things. All right, let's get this Groudon out of here. Let's get the Ray in here. We got a best buddy, that Ray. Guys, like the stream! Guys, like the stream quick! Like the stream! Clap for Tinkerbell! Tinkerbell will go away if you don't clap. I think was the original premise of that. I don't even know. I don't know. I never went to a production of Peter Pan, so I can't say for certain. But yeah, clap for Tinkerbell. Clap for Tinkerbell. One day, if you don't press the like button hard enough, maybe something crazy will happen, and I'll lose this bet that I'm about to have made against me by this person in chat. We don't actually know. Oh, you know what I am going to do? Because I did teach it Dragon Ascent. We are going to Mega Evolve it. I wish you could get a Buddy Heart for Mega Evolving. I'm going to try and Best Buddy my Shiny Hat Slowpoke. Oh, that's a good one. That's such a good costume, too. It's so simple, but it's so good. It's a high-quality, simple one. Alright, let's do this rocket. If I have more hundos than you in the last week, you buy me a Go Plus. If you have more than me, I share your YouTube on my Twitch. I have like 8,000 followers. I'm too broke. I just helped pay my mom's car payment off. Normally, I would agree if the Go Plus was actually an affordable piece of tech. My adopted parents won't get me that. They just bought my brother a $4,000 PC. Oh man. Yeah, no. Unfortunately that is too unsafe of a bet for me. If it was $60 like they used to be before they started clearing the shelves off from them, you know, I might consider it. But all of that not to mention, especially after Chicago Go Fest, I'm not really in the best recovery state for finances, let's just say. But, you know, Crazy Lit would take that in a heartbeat, but lately I have not been crazy. So, while I appreciate the challenge, I will say I have already had to purchase a new Go Plus within the last half a year because I was totally negligent. So, Bubba, it is appropriate that you mentioned you lost your Go Plus. I lost my Go Plus in the laundry. That prompted an immediate purchase because I realized way too late that they were going to start getting really, really expensive. But so the thing is, though, Bubba, or not Bubba, Tron, it's interesting that you mentioned the Go Plus right about now, because today I actually kind of wanted to talk about the Explorer gadget thing that they plan on adding to your bag. Just kind of there. The thing I've been wondering, because it was leaked a while ago, but the circumstances by which you get a hold of it are pretty vague. Like, we don't know if everybody just kind of has one. We don't know if you get it in a Go Pass. We don't know if you get it after hitting a certain level. We just don't know. Oh, there's a Shadow Morlo. I'll take that. That's a newer one. But, yeah. I don't actually know how you get it. I don't know that anybody does. But, the case in point that I'm about to make is that, at least at some point, you will have access to a light version of the Go Plus, which is cool. I lost my account for 2 years. I look at my research and it said catch 10 Pokemon with the Go Plus, and I have 5 done, so... No, man. That's so frustrating. Oh, we'll take 14 attack. That's not bad. Oh, small aside. Anybody who is interested in... sharing RSVPs with me, I will happily propagate those, especially to people in chat. Was this supposed to be a subscription type thing? That would also make sense, considering that has a little bit more longevity than one single purchase as far as like the making of money goes. Monroy, we can trade if we hit Forever Friends. If you would like to try hitting Forever Friends, you can drop your code in the chat and I can add you, but it will take 180 something days if I remember correctly. So you'd have to be patient, but I am more than happy to do that. And I will mention, I have been to Chicago Go Fest, so if you're interested in receiving for pretty much nothing a Chicago background Mewtwo, that is definitely doable. But again, if you drop your code in chat and you're willing to, crash raids, send gifts, stuff like that, then, yeah, I'm more than happy to trade. But yeah, we'd have to hit Forever Friends. So as long as you know the criteria for that, that is the most important part. Yeah, the background is really sick. The Japan one was good too. Honestly, I will say all three of them this year were bangers, like through and through. I don't think they could have done any better with the backgrounds. I think they are each... I think maybe the only gripe I have is that the Chicago and Tokyo ones are too similar in like color scheme, but that's a really minor gripe. My mom got so many shinies yesterday. It was a tiny swine.com day. Yeah, it was like they brought back Spotlight Hour. I actually didn't participate in that. I was going to see, I went and saw a scary movie with a first date. So that was interesting. Might be able to fix your old Go Plus. I work with tech and it's probably Go Pass. You could like add me. Are you willing to do raids, Tron? I'm not somebody who's looking to have it repaired personally. I think it's been completely washed out. I have a shiny Mewtwo. Well, I appreciate that. However, like if you can add somebody else in chat if you'd like, but I have too many shiny Mewtwo's. My cat is sitting on my beanbag chair. It looks like it's gonna tip over. Uh-oh. That poor cat. Which movie? I went and saw Scary Movie. Scary Movie. It was interesting. Oh yeah, let's get Monroy added here. Let's get that taken care of. Let's go 3418 0236 7554. Bam. And you're right. I will accept that. If you could drop it one more time, that code, Tron. Go ahead and drop it one more time. I will make sure you get added. My the chat feed I'm looking at is on a television, so I have to pay attention a little quicker. Did you first date a person who played Pogo? I will say she was like, Pokemon Go. I haven't played that in forever. I used to do that all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Challenge accepted. You gonna download it? She's like, I will. I'm like, all right. That's what I like to hear. All right, let's get Tron added. 6048 113 91212. Now, I will say, when you guys add each other, consider joining the Discord. That way you can communicate in the future, because especially with all this cool stuff coming in the raids and trades and stuff going around, it will be nice to be able to communicate with the people on the other end, because, especially with remote trades, we know how clunky remote trades are, all of us collectively. It is probably ideal. What's up, Uprising? Welcome in. Nice to see ya. Nice to see some new faces in here, too. But yeah, I have added both of the fresh recruits. If you, whenever you accept, I will make sure to tag you guys. Here's Iker. I'm imagining with Iker in your handle, you're more interested in being called Iker. So I will make sure to keep that up. Let's send you a gift. All right. Oh, Tony sent me a Necrozma. Can I RSVP it? Yes. Let's... I told you what happened in my Discord? Yeah. Sorry to hear about that. I don't have very good Pokemon, but I have some that are alright. Yeah, that's fair. No, I'm more than willing to give you a Mewtwo if you'd like. But we have to hit Forever Friends, but more than happy to. Look at all y'all adding each other. That's awesome. But yeah, I set an RSVP. We can try to make that happen. Ooh. We got an RSVP. We got one now, and we got one in 22 minutes. Let's make it good. All right. Let's get some people into this Necrozma. Whoa! Oh, this is Tony's lobby. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I don't want to drop in on Tony's lobby if I can't do invites, so. Sorry, Tony. No, wait, no. There we go. Am I good now? All right, we're good now. Okay. Yeah, sorry, Tony. I got stuff I got to do. I got stuff to do. Let's get the whole gang in here. If anybody is expressly interested in receiving a Necrozma RSVP, if you'd like to sauce me a Dialga, I will spread it around. We got the Crasher, Davy. Davy the Crasher. We got Spart in the raid. Man, we could beat him up with just these three, but we are going to we're gonna make sure to lock in. What's up, Squib? You want to get a Necrozma? I am in a Necrozma right now. If you would like to crash, we will send it to the new recruits, gentlemen. All right, Collector, I'll make sure you get a Dialga. My bad, I was waiting. Jordan got carried away playing a game with my friend A. You know what? That is no trouble. Nice to have you. People come and people go from this place. I'll have to buy Pokecoins. I'll do that in a bit. Hey, you know what? If you want to wait, Global Go Fest is just around the corner. But always like to have you in raids. See you later. I'm going to eat my pasta. I love pasta. Enjoy that pasta. We can meet it with 4. Good luck to everybody in this raid. I'll also take a Dialga too. I've got some decent Necrozma. Oh, me as well. No, I have some great Necrozma. I really shouldn't be complaining about the ones I got, but I got some candy. I gotta get some candy. I'm actually an active Moongeist Beam Adventure Effect appreciator. So naturally, I need to gird myself with the candy to run it all of the time, 24/7. Genuinely can't wait for Crown Dog Day. Absolutely. No, those things are so powerful. I like Zacian a lot, but personally, as a spice pick, I appreciate Zamazenta a little more. Ice Fang is a solid fast attack, so it always has a place in my heart. Hope the stream is a W. Hey, thanks, Bubba. Thanks for popping in. Anyway, now that we're like 15 minutes into the stream here, what do we think of the audio? Because I did put a lot more work than I thought I would into making sure it was smooth. So, yeah, I didn't play it in the Crown Dogs, and you got a perfect opportunity to. And the best part is they can have a background, so definitely be on the hunt for that. I love me some backgrounds. Audio peak. Ooh, that's not good. So really, I should maintain a quieter volume like this. That is a good shout, Squib. I do appreciate you weighing in on the audio quality. No, okay. Yeah, I don't want to turn into an ASMR streamer here. All right. 2043 is not great. But it can be shiny. That's like my catchphrase. Oh, I meant the audio is peak. Okay. Good. Hey, no problem, Iker. All right. Have we got a shiny? We do not. You know, I remember looking up in very, very specific guides on where to find Necrozma in the regular Sun and Moon games. 2095 is really strong. That's awesome, Davey. I hope it is shiny. Honestly, now guys, I have to ask. Do I farm excellence off of this, or do I just try and catch it? I think I try and catch it because I'll get plenty of excellence that way regardless. It's good? Alright, good. Good to hear. Next time Squib says the audio peak, I will assume the best things. I may save up for the crown raids, actually. I'll stick around on the stream. It's very entertaining. Hey, I appreciate that. That means a lot. My voice coach would be proud. Hey, we got it. Nice. Well, then again, I should say, my voice coach would be proud of some things and not other things, because, you know. I don't know how many people had a voice coach in grade school, but I did. I need 250 more XLs for Necrozma to finish my 6 team of Dawnwings. Nice! My current team of Dawnwings Necrozma is 3 strong. Oh, What I really need to do is name one single Necrozma Dawnwings. However, that wouldn't work the way I think it would, because they don't have a tag for that. I should just make a tag. That might actually be, Whoa, I can't type. Dude, I hate Apple. Oh, I hate Apple's keyboard so much. Already halfway to 300? Hey, congrats. Congrats to us, man. That is awesome. And that's not, I say congrats mostly because that is not just a me thing. That is an us thing. That is a community thing. That is a stepping up as a group of people on the internet thing. It is something to be proud of. All right. But yeah, I wanted to show these quickly before we got into another raid. So yeah, I got 1 Necrozma. I got 2 Necrozma. And I got 3 Necrozma. Now, my 4th and 5th ones, ideally, will be either shiny or not shiny with the new background. 15, 15, 13 is exactly the spread that I would be looking forward to add to this bunch of heathens. So, that is awesome. Congratulations. At some point, I want to find a recipient for a wild area background shiny Necrozma at some point. If anybody in chat was ever interested in hitting lucky before Forever Friends and making that happen, that would be Quite sick. Who would like a Shadow Dialga? I saw Collector said Shadow Dialga. 15, 15, 14 for Duskmane, but I still need a Dawn one. Hey, you'll get one eventually. Plenty of time. Ran in town and missed the raid by 30 seconds. Hey, that's no trouble. Welcome in, Tane. Bello. Bello, Tane. T-Bat's getting transferred, though. My worst Dawn Wings is 98. Oh, yeah, that's tight competition. And as far as steel types go, you would rather not turn that into a Duskmane, because Duskmane isn't quite as good as the others. Just came back from my grad trip. It was so fun. Hey, congratulations on the graduation. Congratulations. I hope it was bang up and that you will remember it for all time, because honestly, graduation was not something I thought about very much because it was during COVID and I didn't have much to do, so it was kind of like getting released into prison. All right. Guys, we got to get into the meat potatoes of the stream. What's up, Ben Rob? Welcome in. The meat and potatoes being, I need to power up this Hundo Reshiram so we can initiate some Mega Master League gameplay. What tasks do you need to do to get to level 80? I can show you here in just a moment. It is quite a lot, but nothing I can't handle over the course of time, so. And we now have a level 50 Reshiram. Does anybody know what the best moveset for Reshiram is? For Master League, that is? This isn't it, but it's close. I feel like Fire Fang, unless it's Dragon Breath. Somebody in chat knows. Somebody will save the day. Oh, not fast. Charged. Pretty sure we don't want Stone Edge. Wait a minute. Nowadays they want Crunch with Mewtwo? Okay. Alright, yeah, then we will want Dragon Breath. Okay, so Fusion Flare must then be a Legacy move, and in which case, maybe it is not our time to run with Reshiram. Because I am saving my Elite TM for tacking onto a shiny Origin Palkia with the lead-up background. Okay, these don't conflict. Fusion's Legacy? Alright. Well, worst case, that means we can use our White Kyurem. I can't type. We will run White Kyurem. That is totally fine. Do I play the Pokemon TCG? I have some decks, but I personally don't play that. I play Magic the Gathering mostly. It's my preferred card game. Though I will say, like, just in general, I haven't really been playing card games as much recently. But I have cards, I have decks, I have stuff. I just don't play it as often. Dang Hundo, really cool. Yep, I got this during the Fusion Raid Day, if I remember correctly. Unless this is the lead up. I actually don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Cat keeps trying to eat my ice cream. Bad cat. Bad. My ice cream. I'm out of Pokeballs. What do I do? Oh, we gotta go spin stops. Yeah, it's a pretty awesome hundo. I'm thinking, and I did see a team. I did see a pretty cool team that was Black Kyurem, Zacian, and Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo X today. The main goal of the stream is to use a Mega Mewtwo X because I do have a 96%. So we will be powering this up today as well and making use of it. This was an awesome memory, so naturally this will be one of the Mewtwo's I power up, right? Zamazenta, Ho-Oh, and Mega Gary. Oh, that's really solid. That is really solid. I have a Shundo Ho-Oh, the legs of which I only purified because I knew I was going to use it in Master League at some point. That was like, it was really close because it was a 91, I think, with 15 attack before I purified it. But I was just like, it's really not as useful as a Shadow. Plus, I know it will be good in the long term in Master League, so I am going to hold on to it as a Purified Hundo. My Zamalead met a team consisting of Hydreigon, Landorus, and Dragonite. Those poor guys. That's how you... That's a easy street right there. Yeah. I got some coins. I'll consider doing a raid or two. Nice. Sounds like a plan. I got 2 Dialgas coming up. So if anybody would like Dialga, would you like Dialga, Squib? For you, I'm going to go at 8. Sounds good. Nice having you drop in. W-Stream, thanks, Iker. How much longer is Shadow Dialga in the raid pool for? I don't remember what today is, but I think it's till the end of the month. I would assume that when the month turns over, it will be Palkia. That's just my guess, though. You'll take a Dialga? Cool beans, Davey. We got quite the raid train going. 2 shiny 100, 198 Dialga. Nice. Today's the 19th? Yeah, so we got about a week and a half more of Dialga. Maybe up to 2 weeks. Because I know they'll only turn it over during the following month. I just don't know what day that would fall on. So I would just assume it's within the first week. But yeah, so not too much longer. Here's my code. Oh, let's get you added. Anonymous individual in chat, are you willing to do some raids? Because if so, I will more than happily add you. Let's get this stand-up individual onto the friends list and get them added into an RSVP. 5823. You should get Nightbot. I do have Nightbot. I just did not get to turn it on before I sat down. If you scroll up, I think it is in chat. I don't know if it's automatic or how that works, but it should be there. Can you friend me? I got remote passes. I would need your code, but I will take your code if you've got it. Unless I have you added already. Oh, nope, I spelled that wrong. Make a bet with me, or you want to make a bet? I saw the bet you made earlier, and I will say I'm a little antsy. So I will pass. Tonight is not a gambling. I'm not in my gambling era, I will say. I don't know that I've ever been more cynical about making gambles in chat. All right, that request has been sent out. I recognize that little cuboid character that I saw briefly in that gift. I just don't remember what it's from. I don't know what to call you shorthandedly, so I will just put sub R. I added somebody who goes by Spark. Was that Tron? Tron, are you Spark? I don't actually know. But anyway, I am going to just make sure that they are tagged. All right, this RSVP starts in 1 minute. I hope everybody is ready. Accepted, nice. We've got JJ on the friends list now. I am a little bit more complete than I was before the stream started. The gang is getting together. Yeah, I am. Good news. I can now tag you. Increase in the group? Oh, absolutely. It's nice being able to actually beat raids, isn't it, guys? Alrighty. Let's heat up those engines. Oh. Banner, please. There we go. All right. Missing entry raid toast. Come on. Come on. What do you mean? Hey, can someone invite me to that? What the heck? Okay, we'll just crash collector here. That works for me. Yeah, unfortunately, I was not able to get into that properly. The toast isn't ready. I like that. Yeah, I like the toast isn't ready. 13 people. 13 people. Collector, you don't mean to tell me you've got an entourage. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. There are a lot of people. Oh man. The toast isn't ready, but this Dialga is about to be very, very roasted and toasted. full Dialga lobby. Can I get an invite to the next one? Absolutely. I do not know what the heck happened with this one. Let's beat this guy up. Yeah, that Dialga just fell apart. That poor guy. 2851 is... I don't know how good that is. Wait, actually that is pretty good. Wait a second. 2851? Wait a minute. Hang on, I gotta watch the stream feed to make sure I wasn't going crazy. 2851. 2851, guys, that is purifiable. 2851. Guys, we might have a purifiable. Not that I'm going to. Not that I'm going to. My therapist made me promise I wasn't gonna purify anymore. 30 off the hundo. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Rah! No! 2884. We are at 33 off the hundo. Which for weather boosted is really high. That is really high. Not a shiny, but it was the luck of having 20 people in an array that made this happen, so. Yeah, chanting shiny, shiny. Yeah. No, I'll take a decent non-shiny though, because then I don't have any reason to purify it. No reason to purify it. I can actually keep it as a Dialga. If I can catch it. If I didn't, that would be a pretty large upset. 17, 15, 9. That sounds like PvP IVs to me. I mean, I don't know how viable it is in PvP. Not to mention the fact that it is weather boosted, which doesn't help it too much. All right. All right. Here we go. Is it purifiable? Ooh, 15 attack, 15 defense. We'll take that. We will take that. That is pretty good. We will take that. That is good enough. Nice. We will take it. That is not bad. All right. Well, that is pretty cool, if I do say so myself. That is a step in the right direction. Whoa! Albuquerque, New Mexico. In Albuquerque. In Albuquerque. Oh, I don't want to get copyright struck for that. I should probably shut up as much as I like Weird Al. Anybody ever heard that song before? Tell me I'm not alone. Tell me I'm not alone in the universe. Alright. Shadow Dialga number 2. Who would like Shadow Dialga number 2? Going once, going twice, going 17 times. Ooh, let's get our boy JJ. We got a wild JJ. I might be alone. Oh, shot to the heart. I'd say yes, but then I'd be LARPing. You know what? I love the fact that LARPing is the new term we are using for somebody who is a poser. But Squib, I would hardly be able to call you a poser to your face, so you could just say yes so I feel better. But yeah, we will send out these generic 5, and then obviously whoever would like to crash is more than welcome to crash. Oh yeah, our next one is in 8 minutes. But yeah, I wonder why my toast wasn't done there. That was really annoying, but we figured it out. I think we can do a compositional analysis on the team. I am very bad at PvP. I'm very bad at PvP in this game. I've been prepping to PvP for a long time, but I have not stopped the buck somewhere and just said, I'm going to do it now. So now is the time. Might join the RSVP, but I might have something to do soon, so I don't know. That is totally fair. We will make it work. But that last one having 20 people was pretty nuts. By the way, 8 a.m. all the way in the UK, it is 1 in the morning. Man. Want to GL battle me? I feel like I would probably be a little out of my element. Maybe another time, though. The main thing I want to do is I kind of want to work on the theory of it first. Because I understand a lot of the execution. I've watched some videos, especially from our boy Home Slice Henry. I would suggest you go watch his stuff if you want to observe anything about PvP, because he does coverage, he's a caster, he's just pretty high personality. Somebody I can watch and receive things from as he's describing them. And when he does analysis, he breaks it down very well. But the thing that I'm trying to crack is the compositional aspect. Now, I will say, we do have I think there are a couple leagues going right now. And with me being in the lower ranks, I am not as worried about the absolutes, because basically I just want passage into, as close to 80 wins as I can get. Not saying I'll get 80 wins off rip, but we can earn that. I sent 2 Necrozma RSVP, but they're in 45 and then an hour. That actually works very well. That is super helpful. Julian's conflicts. So I will pass on Julian's, but we can fit these other 2 in. That works. But yeah, we got a full suite of RSVPs here. Slowly falling asleep right now, all? Listen, Davey, if you gotta go to bed, definitely go to bed. My name is Julian, says Tron. Hey. Small world. There's a lot of Julians here. When you stream for Crown Dogs, I know I'm talking about it a lot. I'm excited. I'm joining every single Zacian that you invite me to. Sounds good. No, I remember I got a shiny Zacian so early that when I did the encounter, the Zacian was not shiny. I never documented it, but I've never seen that phenomenon happen with any other shiny release ever. I slept from 6 to 11, good enough? Hey, you know what? That's just locked in, man. That's locked in. Davey is locked in. Well, all right. So I want to look at this first, I want to look at this first cup. How do I do that? What is legal in the Sunshine Cup? Oh, okay, that makes sense. The weather-boosted sun Pokemon. JJ, you have a Schlundo Zacian? That's insane. I can't do my own RSVP for a Dialga because it's too far of a run. Can't go because I don't know the place and I'm at an Airbnb. No, that's totally reasonable. That was like the entirety of my experience in Chicago. What's a spice pick for the Sunshine Cup? Wigglytuff seems decent. There's Wigglytuff. There's Gourgeist. And I have a Whiscash. That seems like a pretty solid coverage. Grass, Water, Fire? That's not a bad idea. Ooh, I could use Oinkologne. Ooh. I've been looking to use Oinkologne for a while. That must be a beast. Oh, we're gonna have to try Oinkologne. I never got to use my Oinkologne after I got it, so... Yeah, no, we're gonna be using that Oinkologne. So that's good. We might do the Gourgeist. This cup was full of Kex, like Kecleon. Or just crazy things. Like actual Kecleon. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's a good clue in then. Does that... I feel like... Because it gets hidden power, doesn't it? Kecleon? I feel like... Doesn't Kecleon get hidden power? That's probably does not spell good things for my Gourgeist. Yeah. So we might see some other normal types. I think I am going to try Oinkologne. What else have we got? We have... Oh, I guess this would probably be best with Blast Burn. I do not have Blast Burn on it. What's up, Morales? Welcome back. Nice to have you back. Oh, so all the punches. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's really annoying. Dynamic Punch is so annoying. Okay. So, maybe... Moltres doesn't have that great of play into it. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what? Ooh, the raid is about to start. Oh, that's a good shout, Iker. I might try Brick Break Furret. Trying to get a Necrozma raid, can you help me? Do you have one on you, or are you looking to join one? Because I do have Necrozmas you can join if you would like. Alright, let's get into this Dialga. Come on! Come on! What is going on with the RSVPs? That is crazy. What is going on? Solid pick? Okay, that's good to hear, Davey. Yeah, we're going to try Brick Break for it then, because I do have a pretty high rank for it. Just restart the game? Okay, I'm going to do that then. Favorite content creator? Oh, Morales, you're eating my heart out. Morales. That's so nice of you. Okay. Subar. What? Okay. Oh. I didn't do it quick enough. All right. I sent it. Hopefully you join quick. I am remiss that I could not join quicker. Man, that was so annoying. And we got the Davy. We are securing this W. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, don't worry, Morales. We have another one coming up. I will make sure, beyond the shadow of a doubt, you get into that one. But yeah, it's Davey clued me in on the fact that you should restart in the case that it does not let you into the RSVP. Beautiful sky out today, man. I'm glad I changed the room I'm streaming in. I get a clear view outside. For context, I live in a house that was built in the late 1700s, which in terms of the time span of the United States' life is pretty early. I believe it was only like really lived in like the early 1800s, but also if you have a Necrozma raid, can you invite me, please? Absolutely. I can get you into all those. We're at raid 9 of 80 and 2855, Davey. Davey is popping off. Do I want a Porygon at RSVP? Yes. Actually, yes. I would love a Porygon. Please. I would love a Porygon. Oh, Squib got the shiny! Squib got that shiny, guys! Yes, Squib! Congratulations! That's freaking awesome. Got the shiny with the squad. I'm gonna have to go, but if you'll be streaming when I come back, good luck. Also, congrats. 247 subs. Holy crap, guys. Thank you for the shout collector. I can't see the sub count, so. Don't use your limit on remote? Oh, don't worry, I won't. Don't worry. But yeah, congratulations to Squib. And yeah, see you around, collector. Hopefully I'll be around when you come back, but you know, times they are changing. Not too great. Bye-bye. But yeah, I will happily take a Porygon. Are you kidding? I need to earn that Porygon back. If it runs away, I'm gonna laugh. Hey, mans. Listen. I'm trying to get better at catching, but, what is the limit? I think it's 10 per day. 10 per day should be the remote raid limit. I am gonna check, though, because I can fake crash this, Necrozma. I have 4 more raids. I probably won't be doing all of these RSVPs. So, like, if we cap out to, like, 5 or 6 people in a raid, I am probably not going to stick around for it. 12, 15, 15. No, Davey! That's still good, though. That's still pretty great. Ooh. We got a 933. All right. Hi, I can do raids with you. Hey, that's awesome. If you drop your code, I'll add you. All right. Morales, you want Dialga and you want Necrozma, if I'm not mistaken. Necrozma, please. Here you go. This one will start in 2024. No, that's bad math. 33 minutes. 33 minutes. Yeah, that one starts in 33 minutes. If you have the absolute luck for shiny shadows, it's funny you mentioned that because I got a shiny Dialga on the way home today. I got a shiny Dialga in the Uber home today from work. I think we're up to 5 or 6. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 4. 5. 5. It's low-key in a cemetery? Oh, that must be a really sad Porygon. That poor Porygon. Hooray to both of us. Huzzah, Squib! No, we will always take a shiny, man. Buddy worthy? Hey, I appreciate that. That warms my heart. That's how I know I have a heart. Because it's aching. Swap back to Mewtwo in a bit, trying to best buddy it. Hey, no sweat. You got some pretty good best buddy material on your plate. Davey, I was gonna ask you this because I heard through the pipeline. I didn't actually get to observe it. But you had mentioned that you're trying to collect, and correct me if I'm wrong, every single spread of Girafarig. Is this true? Because if so, that is wild. Yamper shiny? What? Is that even possible? I didn't think Yamper shiny was out yet. If so, congrats, because that's cool. Okay, so I was right then. You are trying to. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. You got a whole 4,096 to go. So, good luck with that. I mean, add you to the raid in a second? Hey, no sweat. Take your time. Well, I wish you luck with that. I don't know which ones you're missing, but I imagine they are some of the lower values, potentially. What's up? Hey, Crystal. Welcome in. Can I also get invited to a Necrozma? You absolutely may. Let me get Allay added in. 4936 0523 And it's gone. You know what? I'm just going to pull up chat on my alternate device. This other device is going to be used for chat in the future. Cords? Just kidding. I like that, Radiator. That's a... Cords? Just kidding. Just kidding. 248 subs, guys. What the heck? You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. That's crazy. All right. I got most of this friend code, and I got to scroll back up and get more. 7562. The King Pro 27. All right, we gotcha. We gotcha. That request has been sent. Okay. Let me finally get Skater into the Necrozma. Ooh, this is just a straight up invite. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get into that. Oh, new groups found with that code? I was a little too late. Yeah, sorry, Tron. I will get there in a second. I am almost ready. I just want to make sure I get everybody who would like to be in this Necrozma into said Necrozma. What's the hundo for Necrozma? It's 2104, and I do not remember the other one. Don't try to make me remember, even though I'm going to scroll up and look for it. Nope, I straight up don't remember. You use wait, I think it's there's a command. Hundo. I'm gonna do it for the first time ever. Hashtag Lit uses his first Nightbot command ever. There you go. That is the hundo CPs for Necrozma. On screen for you right now. Oh, Spark, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was so close. Actually, I'll just get in it. I'll just get in it. Okay. Made it in. Yeah, no. I am on the prowl for Porygon. I appreciate the invite. Zach, me and my mom are trying to do a Dialga raid. Can you help me with it? Yeah, if you send it to me, I will send the RSVP around. 10% of the way there for my Girafarig Zoo. I wish you luck with that. That is an ambitious undertaking. I know you'll get there. You are committed to the bit. Can you do a Necrozma at 8? I have a couple that I can send around. I personally do need to conserve my my passes, though. 913. I don't know how good that is. Doesn't seem very high. $400 of 4096. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Farther along than I would ever have the patience to get, so more power to you. All right. And it's just okay. But it's fine. That is fine. Nightbot doesn't know Mew. Oh, it must only be raid Pokemon. Ooh, excuse me. Must only be raid Pokemon. Can I get an invite to Dialga? Abe, do I have you in game? I think I recognize you. If you drop your code, if I don't have you added, I will more than happily do that. Dialga raid's gonna start? Alright. We will make sure we get that going. It's Pory for Porygon. Oh, you're Primetide Devils? Oh, that works out well. And you said Dialga? Because I will make sure you get into one. So far. Whoop. What? What the heck? Oh, here we go. Primitive Devils. I'm dumb. The heart wants what it wants. I see prime time. I do prime time. All right. We're sending the whole cast and crew in here. Everybody's getting invited. You are all invited to the party. Oh yeah, Tron, it won't show Porygon's Hundo specifically because it's not a legendary raid Pokemon. Crystal, what is your handle? I'll make sure you get at it as well. Oh, here we go. Gotcha. Tron, you got a Hundo? What the heck? What CP is it? I got a shiny Galarian bird today, guys. Ooh, which one? That's awesome, Logan. Can't go in it because I don't have a pass? Oh, that's no trouble. Asylum, if you drop your code in chat, I'll make sure to add you after this raid, but I personally am not giving out my code. 1228, I got the Hundo. Nice! Congrats, Tron. No, I also have a Hundo Porygon. I was really stoked when I got that. But I'm after the shiny personally, so. The blue one, Articuno. Nice, man. That's an awesome catch. What the heck? I'm pretty sure this is my second or third to last RSVP or remote raid for the day, so. Yeah, Tron, that's nuts. Congratulations. That is crazy. We are Hundo twins. Yeah, I powered mine up to $14.99. I am probably gonna fully power it up at some point, just because of how much I love Porygon. Porygon is one of my favorite unevolved Gen 1 Pokemon. It will always have a place in my heart. Honestly, I personally just wish it was better. Just like in general as a Pokemon. Porygon, because if it was, I would have been so happy. I got two of the same one. One's a 1-star, the other's a 0. Yeah, that's not bad. A shiny's a shiny. Oh, wow, I completely Puh. Man, Unca's getting washed. This Dialga's cooking me. Probably doesn't help that I'm not paying so much attention to the raid as I am to chat. I'm too invested in your guys' Pokemon Go experience. I'm level 45. Is it lucky to get 2 Articuno by that point? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I only have 1. I'm level 79. Alright. What do you think, guys? $22.99? $22.99? What the heck is going on with the raids tonight? What is going on with the raids? Y'all! $22.99 is so high! Bro! What is going on with the raids, man? What is... Dude! This is a guaranteed purifiable. I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed purifiable. If this shines, I'm gonna lose it. Holy cow. Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! What? Yo! Yo! Wow! That's crazy! Dude! Oh my god! This can be a purifiable Shundo! Another one! That's insane! Oh my god! What? Oh man! That's insane! Y'all! That's crazy! Oh my god! This has got to be really good. I think it's missing attack. I'm pretty sure this is missing attack. 8 points is a lot to be missing. Yeah, it's missing attack. 98. Shadow Shiny 98 Dialga is insane. All y'all, you were here. Congratulations on being here for the big moment. That is freaking crazy. That is insane. Holy cow. And that is the end of me doing Shadow Dialgas. That is enough Shadow Dialgas for me. We're not doing any more Shadow Dialgas. No shade to anybody. Valiant, you came at an incredible time. Holy cow. What the heck, man? What? Dude. Purify, get a Shundo? It's funny you mention that, because I already have a Shundo that I purified. We already got the purifiable Shundo. I already purified for the Shundo. I made a whole video out of it, and it's got 30,000 views, bruh. Oh, that is insane. That's 5 Shundos in 1 month. If I purified everything, which I'm not going to, but... Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, no, we already have the purifiable Shundo. So we are done now. We are done now. Ask for trouble and make it double. David, don't even make me think about it, please. If I had enough going on in my life and I was like, nah, I just need to have another win, I would totally purify it. But 98 is literally about as high as I'm ever going to get because I'm not doing any more of these until they go away. I need to conserve some of my luck for Palkia. I love Dialga a lot, but holy cow. Holy cow. This is going to be a major league clip. Oh, that's crazy. Man. Whew. That's crazy. Yeah, no, we're not doing any more Dialga. That's enough Dialga for 50 years. Could you guys imagine if this was a hundo? Could you imagine? That would have been insane. This is literally about as close as it gets. And it's as close as I'm going to let myself get because we are done. We are done with Dialga. How many purified Shundos do you have? I will show you right now. Let me pull up all of my gangstas. Whoa. In fact, I have an interesting game that I want to play. And I wonder how many people would be interested in participating in it. Now, I don't know when I'm going to do this. But if I catch a Shundo during the GoFest lead-up or GoFest Global, I'm going to not name it. And then when we finally monetize, I want to do a charity stream, which at the end will yield the name that I will give that Shundo based on which program raised the most money. It's a really rough idea. It's a really rough idea right now, but that is something I want to do in the future because I'm somebody who, as somebody who works full time, I don't have financial pressure or anything like that. I would want to give back. So, but yeah, that is something I want to do at some point. I want to do a charity stream, and I want the highest bidder to name one of my Shundos. It can be as ridiculous, rated PG, as you want. But yeah, these are all of my Shundos. As you can see, 4 of them are purified, but I will never duplicate any of these. I would have 3 Shundo Dialgas if I purified, which is nuts! But I'm not going to do that. So, this is where it's going to lie. I will tell you guys what I use my bottle caps on, because one of them was this. It was a 93. And I was like, I want to get it the rest of the way, because Origin Dialga was the first ever shiny legendary that I got. If I go shiny and legendary, I'm pretty sure, yep, this is the oldest one in my account. If you could put yourself in my shoes very briefly, imagine you are asleep. It's the middle of the night. You got back from Japan about a couple months ago, which is where you re-downloaded Pokemon Go. And you log into the game in the middle of the night after getting a notification because somebody whose Sinnoh Tour just started invited you to a ridiculous silhouette for a Pokemon. I did not know Origin Dialga even existed. I had no idea. So imagine how baffled I was when a raid for it showed up and I beat it and it was shiny. I was just like, dude, Getting a shiny Pokemon is crazy. Getting a shiny Pokemon is crazy high, crazy low odds. Well, how did I get this as my first shot? Well, the important thing was that, well, I didn't have any idea what was going on. I was fascinated. I love this Pokemon so much. I love its design. I love its color scheme. I love that it's pointy. I love that it's Dialga. I love everything about it. It is one of my favorite Shundos that I have in my account. And obviously, at this particular time, I didn't know the importance of having the move, so I powered it up some, because obviously this was my first shiny legendary. Of course I'm going to power it up. It was the craziest thing I'd ever had in this game. Unprecedented. But this is the Pokemon that got me hooked on this game. So if we can ever chalk it up to anything, it's Dialga. Which is to say, the first time I got a purifiable Dialga from a Shadow Raid, I knew what I had to do immediately and did it. I love Dialga way too much to not do this. But I'm not gonna say I told you so to all of the crazies who were bashing me for purifying, because look what luck that gave me. Look what luck that gave me. Morales, you got a shiny Necrozma. Congratulations. What was your golden and silver cap, and what are you planning for the upcoming one? So, the silver cap, as I showed before, is this Dialga. Before I really cared about the backgrounds or anything, I got this. It was a 93. I'm just like, I'm gonna cut my losses. I've always wanted a Shundo Dialga, especially after that first encounter I ever had. I owed it to it. My golden cap, and I will state, the golden caps that I use are going to be to accomplish as much as I can out of a multi-tool of a Pokemon. So, one of the first bottle caps I used was this Tyranitar. This was before Tyranitar could have backgrounds. It was before any shenanigans could be done to it. It was one that I caught from a remote raid just kind of randomly. And I was like, you know what? It's cool. We're gonna cap it. I love Tyranitar. I love Tyranitar a lot. But yeah, Morales, congrats on the Necrozma, by the way. That's insane. That is an awesome shiny. Boy, I only got 3 4-stars. I'm weak. Dude, you'll get there. Enough time passes, especially if you ever go to an in-person event, you'll find that people, when they find a hundo, will share the location of the hundo with you, and you can go get it for yourself. That's why Wild Area, I got 20 hundos. But yeah, so this was my first ever golden cap. No regrets. I never have to power up another Tyranitar again. I love Tyranitar. Shundo Xurkitree is insane. That's an awesome one. My golden bottle cap target is going to be this. This is my golden bottle cap. And for those of you who understand the sheer power of Gigantamax Gengar and how awesome the shiny is for both the Gigantamax and the Mega, plus having the background, it's a shoo-in. It is a shoo-in. I really wanted to get a hundo of the Mega for this, for my Hundo Mega decks, but this accomplishes 3 or 4 birds in one stone. It's shiny, it's got the background, it has a Gigantamax form, it's got a Mega form. That ticks all of my boxes. If I'm going to maximize my functionality of a single Pokemon, it's this. It's one of the most useful things to cap. I agree. I think there's better things. Objectively better even. But this is just such an awesome Pokemon. It can be improved among the most out of anything I could cap. Yeah, it's like, it was either going to be this or a Mewtwo. But I think a Mewtwo is going to be next time, personally. Mewtwo will be a next time one. But, yeah, Morales, I saw you got the Necrozma. Congratulations. Between Unknown Eye for my initial and Shiny Burn Genesect for my gold cap, those are both cool choices. Unknown, and the thing is, the golden cap can represent, especially because in the Pokemon games, let's say you're in your first run of a Pokemon game, right? You're on your first run of a Pokemon game. Oh, hey, Ragnar. What's up? I recognize you too. We're just a circle. We're just a tight-knit community here, man. That's crazy. But yeah, nice to spot a familiar face in here. That's awesome. Anyway, I think the golden bottle cap, if you really think about it, if you're on your first ever run of a Pokemon game, you get a hold of a golden bottle cap, you use it on just whatever Pokemon you like the most. Not one that's necessarily powerful, not one that's necessarily, like, cracked out of its mind. Some even don't benefit very much. But it's the principle of using it on one of your best buddy Pokemon. That is the up and down of the golden bottle cap to me. And I think Gengar would be on my dream team. Let's face it, Gengar is freaking awesome. And it's shiny, and it's got the background, and it's got a Gigantamax form, and it's got a Mega form. Every box ticked. Every awesome sauce box has been ticked with this Pokemon. So this is my golden bottle cap, personally. How do you get the golden bottle cap? So you'll get it from the deluxe track of the Go Pass for, I don't know if it's the lead-up event. I think the lead-up event and global Go Pass are all-encompassing. But yeah, so you'll get it that way. I think it's at tier 100. Using my golden bottle cap on my shiny Mew, that is like among the top choices. That is absolutely a tasteful pick. That is a fantastic choice. My second choice for a golden cap would be my Mew, but I personally want to use my Zacian. That's awesome. That's a good choice too. I golden cap my normal Diancie, silver cap to shiny Lucky, and I'm planning on using an upcoming cap on Zygarde. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to wait for shiny Zygarde because if that ever comes out, especially, oh my god, guys, this is something I didn't even consider. I wanted to talk about this a while ago. So we're going to talk about it right now because I would love to have people's theories and ideas on this. Now that the precedent has been set for the mythicals to have in-person location backgrounds from where they were caught, if they were caught in an in-person event, does this mean everyone we get going forward is going to have one? Because if so, there are some crazy things that could not get backgrounds before that now can. And I think that's insane. Because that means eventually we could stumble upon a world where shiny Zygarde could have a background. I don't know what the circumstances would be. I don't know how we'd get there. Potentially it would even be a regular one, but it would be an opportunity at getting one with a background. Will it? I think any number of Pokemon could now have access to backgrounds with this precedent being set that could never, ever before. What's up, Bean? Welcome in. Lid, I have a question? Shoot. Go for it. I gotta go because we're going to Chicago or New York. I'm confused by the question. Is that a question? Or you gotta go? Oh yeah, if you gotta go for it. Go, definitely go. Pop, that nice having you in. Nice seeing you. If you gotta go, but yeah, if that is a question, I am confused by it. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. I could see it happening, but I feel like there'd be backlash for in-person locks, especially from the younger crowd that can't go unaccompanied. That's totally fair. No, I can see that. I mean, if you really think about it, it's like, the way I see it with this specific Zeraora, how bad is it really if potentially somewhere down the road we get yet another one that either doesn't have the background or that has the global background? Like, if this one that was coming up had the global background, I think that would even the odds a little bit. Sub, by the way, good luck on the road to partner. Thanks, Ivy. I appreciate that. I appreciate having you in. You got Shiny Shield on, JJ? Congrats. Ooh, Tron, thank you for the RSVP warning. Ooh, yeah, let me drop in on that Necrozma. This will be my last raid of the day. Let's get the pro gamers in here. It'll probably have the global background or something. Yeah, I would hope so. That's a cool one. Spider, the RSVPs are basically when it's a newer feature where basically you can declare that you're going to a raid before you go to it, which gives you an extra set of invites. It lets other people, it's like shooting up a flare, really. Like a flare for campfire, I think is how that works. It's very similar, but it's in-game, and it's way easier to use. Every time I see Necrozma, I'm reminded that Ragnar was one of the first people in the world to get a hundo. Is that true? That's awesome. That's really cool. That's awesome to think about. Oh, yeah, we're not beating this. Let's get out. Let's get out. Yeah, we're not doing that. That'll be a little too close for comfort. Yeah, Ragnar, that's crazy. A Necrozma donning celebrity in the chat. Wait for me, I can invite you back. That's no trouble. I missed the RSVP probably chalks things a little bit. You would have to have people to invite to it, unless you can reset it. Okay, so what's this? Okay, this is a re-invite. First day they were available in Sendai, got a random invite and got the magic number. Didn't even know at the time. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a big deal. Yeah, Hundo Necrozma is a really good one. Not even the first day, it was like the first rotation. That's it. That's nuts. Yeah, I know the pain. Feel like you got something hella cool and rare, and then you're worried Niantic will release it another 10 times. Okay, I have a theory. That Niantic uses like a heat map to determine when they re-release things. Based on how long it's been since they've done something in particular. So they basically have a clean rotation of things to do, which means as they add the things remaining, like the things they have yet to add to the game, they can prolong that rotation a little more, making everything individually more and more rare the longer time goes on. Which is a safe business strategy. Don't get me wrong. That solidifies the longevity of the game, which is something I appreciate. It is, however, something they can extort a little bit. But, you know. Every Pokemon comes once every 6 to 9 months. Yeah, pretty much. There are some that get excluded that they make artificially rare. including some that don't have their shinies yet, like Enamorous and Hoopa, that make me really agitated. There's patterns to it. Tapu Lele, for example, my favorite Pokemon, is basically always rotating in April. Yeah. They have, like, certain things that appear rotationally and during specific months, and then they have certain things they sandwich in between that are, like, spicy picks. Set up a camera and put out food for cats under the porch. Ooh. Ooh, I hope that goes well. That could be a dangerous game to play, so I hope you're safe. And that they're not feral. Deoxys rotation frequency is absolutely terrible. Like, I mean, didn't we actually miss out on a specific Deoxys this previous rotation? I feel like we straight up missed one. Wasn't it the speed? Did we get Deoxys speed during the last rotation? Can I get an invite to an RSVP? Yeah, absolutely. I want to drop in on Tane's invite here. Oh, there's 8 people in here. If this one will consistently have 8, I'd rather not drop in on that. I will make sure this raid is clear before I dip out. But I think the reason why Pokemon who are in the game for over 6 years are still in demand is because of spoofers. They play, get banned, make a new account, and then they need those Pokemon again. Yeah. And then there's an entire other layer that I discovered more recently where people will just straight up sell Pokemon on eBay. That drives me nuts. Speed was around. They did a week of normal defense and then a week of attack and speed. That's why. I remember because I got a GL eligible shiny attack. Oh, that's cool. I have a defense that I powered up for Ultra League. I love Deoxys defense. You're welcome, Tane. I will stick around in this one. I'm not going to be joining anymore after this though, so I'll use my last remote to make sure I could fill up lobbies for RSVPs, but yeah, this will be the last raid I actually participate in. Oh, Christy, you were able to get in? That's good to hear. You're not in that one? Oh, don't worry. We'll make sure we get that figured out. I'll make sure these remaining RSVPs get filled up. Ooh, Volcarona. That is definitely a spicy one. I think I saw I don't know how long ago it was, but there was like a multi-elo challenge a streamer or content creator did, and one of the spiciest teams I saw in those brackets was there was like a Mo Rotom Volcarona core. It was interesting. That one really interested me. Mind if we ask questions about the collection? Absolutely, Ragnar. Yeah, no, once this Necrozma is down, I'm more than happy to share. You said you do the RSVP with me? I know, the problem is I only get so many, and I want to make sure that I spread my interactions around with the people who've been here from the beginning and to the end. But I will make sure other people also join your RSVPs. So if you send me one, I will do my best to get people into it. They do. I'm on a Discord server where it has services where people play for you and get the things you need in game by selling and trading Pokemon. You know, that just occurred to me as that's something that people at the Go Fest were doing. Some people would have trays with like 15 phones in them. It's insane. They sell a background shiny Crown Zamazenta for like $120. So I'm like, that's insane. What's the Hundo CP? It should be 2104 and 2630, I think. Ooh, I was right. Davey whipping out the CPs there. Hello, man. I hope you're having a good day. God bless you. Thanks. Thanks, Swagger. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I appreciate that. Shiny? No. 2571. That's just okay. I hope you're having a great day, too. I appreciate the good vibes. Got a 96. Oh, that's nice. They made it just like the Pokemon cards, all for the money. The good thing about that, at least, in my opinion, is that this particular game can be saved by the individual, whereas Pokemon cards as a market will always be manipulated. At least with this, if you get it, you have it, and the intrinsic value comes from what you enjoy and how you enjoy playing the game, how you share it with others, what you accentuate as the reason you play, stuff like that. Stuff that goes over top of, at least, some of these secondary markets. But, I don't know. Pokemon Go will always have a place in my heart because it's one of those things you could just pick up and put back down at a pretty flat rate. Not many things you can do that with. Actually, one of my most recent grabs for the said project was all 3 of the Paldean Tauros, all of which need to be traded down from raid level. That one took months. Oof. Especially when they initially came out, I imagine that was extra tedious. Did you keep track of your stats during Chicago? I'd be curious to see how you did. A lot more loosely than I would have liked. And the reason I say that was because this was my first ever in-person event. And it turned out to be a lot more overstimulating than I thought it was going to be. Especially for doing anything for the first time. Radar, my dad got back-to-back shinies. Holy cow. Been playing and quitting for the last 6 years, TBH? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, burnout in this game is real. If you don't take breaks, it can get to you. How are you so good at getting excellent throws? It just it comes with time. Now that I've been playing this game for like 3 years or so, it's something that comes a little more naturally than I would have otherwise. Can't agree. In-person GoFest is mad overstimulating, especially Chicago. Apparently, that's the most packed some people that I know. That's the most packed they've ever seen a Pokemon event. Like since 2016 GoFest. That's like when the Hundo Rotom call out where I got my Shundo that I Master Balled. That was a crowd of, that was like 2016 GoFest Snorlax level crowd of people just running in a direction to go get something. Oh yeah, this was my 4th, so I had some experience under my belt, but it's definitely overwhelming. Yeah. Do I use my thumb? So, to throw excellence, I only need to use my index finger. Especially for really large catch circles, you can basically do a near diagonal throw. And if you wind it up enough, you'll get the distance. You can hone in the circle, and you can do the circle lock technique if you have trouble hitting the circle, which means you get it down to a size. Here I can demonstrate. So you see how the circle just keeps getting smaller? If you let go at a point, it will remember how big the circle was when you stopped. And then after it attacks, just after it does its attack animation like this, you can throw it. And it'll be the exact same circle size as when you wound up the ball. Scissor is what I named my 98% Sizor. That's awesome. New York was pretty crazy too, especially since we did not pace ourselves whatsoever. Yeah. I've been playing this game since 2017. That's a long time. That is nearly 10 years. That's pretty crazy. My mom played when the game came out. She still plays to this day, and she's the one who gave me a Hundo Rayquaza today. I'm gonna crash out 3:11 in the morning. Davey, you're killing me here. You should get some rest, especially if you're crashing out, man. Davey going to bed is like preposterous, man. If you gotta go to bed, go to bed. Oh, man. See you, Davey. It was nice having you. Always a pleasure. can't play much because I live in a desert. It goes up to 50 to 55 Celsius and no one plays. Yeah, that's a good dissuasion from wanting to lock in, especially in a desert. No, I can understand that. At least you got Silicobra though. I mean, I don't know how officially your area classifies as a desert according to Pokemon Go's standards, but at least you may have access to Silicobra. Sometimes I use stuff, I'll quit it, and then maybe play in the winters. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes, especially when it is that hot out, it is appropriate. But yeah, Davey, get some rest if you can. It's definitely been nice having you, though. Always a pleasure to have you in chat. My dad has Lucky Hundo Armored Mewtwo. Holy crap, that's cool. I don't think it gets much cooler than that, really. All right, let's lock in and get serious here because I want to make sure. We share some of these raids around. Make sure we get some of the newcomers in here. All right, we will get this Devils' raid set up as well. And we're going to plug in real quick. All right. I am also going to turn a fan on because holy cow. It is quite warm. Luckily, I have a box fan specifically for this moment. Yeah, no, it is hot and muggy in the state of Pennsylvania, so if I can cool it off, I had ought to. I'm just hoping that's not too loud. Silicobra spawned where I'm at for like 12 hours, and then they removed it. Curiously enough, it was spawning specifically at like Amazon warehouses and playgrounds. That sounds like a failure of Google Maps or otherwise. That they decided that one of those places was a desert when it absolutely was not. Am I able to friend? Yeah, Swagger, if you drop your code, I'll be sure to add you. Anybody who's willing to support me this early into my channel's lifespan is more than welcome on my friends list. Got offered an armored Mewtwo for my Crown Zamazenta, and I said no. After the load of legends, it's or whatever it's called, I feel like I should have accepted that offer. I don't know, cause like Armored Mewtwo is, I believe, wearing crutches compared to actual Mewtwo. I don't know how different the stats are, but I believe it's actually held back just enough that it's even good in Ultra League. Would you use your 2025 bottle cap on? I will show you. This Tyranitar. No regrets. I love Tyranitar so much. I would have accepted that trade. I had like 8,000 extra shield energy. Holy cow. Ivy dropping the friend code. Ooh, let's get Ivy in the friends list here. Yeah, Armored Mewtwo's very bulk weighted. That sounds about right. Armored Mewtwo kind of filled the void that Deoxys defense left in its league, if I remember correctly. It has some use. But again, it's like I don't really play PvP, so I only know in passing some of this stuff. 2667. Man, Ragnar's hyping this up to be a rare pull, getting the Ivy friend code, but yeah, we have that added now. Ooh, let's get in here and make sure we spread around this RSVP. Oh, we're the first ones in here. Of course. Of course. Yeah, let's share this around, make sure anybody who wants it gets it. Oh, wow, that is really tanky. Man. Wow. Do PvP IVs really make a difference? So specifically, the lower the league you get, it actually matters more. For a Great League, for example, I think that's when IVs matter the most because they have such, by percentage basis, a high influence on how the Pokemon attacks and how its stats are weighted. I was being a bit sarcastic. I've known Ivy for like 15 years. Hey, there you go. Ragnar, oh, Ivy, oh, Pear. Alright, Swagger, I'll make sure you get added here. Yeah, nobody's joining this. We're not going to have enough people. Let me make sure I get Swagger added here. 67. Oh, 67! 13 9093 0010. Oh, I completely forgot to mention this literally the entire stream, but for anybody who's interested, I have a Discord server, not linked in this description for this live stream, but linked at the top of my channel. So if any of you are interested in having, in most cases, yet another community to type about Pokemon Go in, feel free to join that. No pressure at all. But it is nice to have a forum by which to talk to people who are members of the same community. So, to each their own. We will mark Ivy as an awesome individual. There's times where it's not as optimal, yeah. But I mean, higher attack means that it will just kill the opponent quickly while still keeping its defense. I don't actually know the total up and down of it. I think something about attack frequency, and especially, I think higher attack loses to Pokemon with lower attack, specifically because one gets priority for charged attacks over the other. Really enjoying the commentary. Usually grind content doesn't interest me that much because I'm definitely going to stick around. Ooh, I appreciate that. See, that is kind of my niche. There'll be times where I'll be streaming and I'll be grinding, but a lot of the time when I'm playing, I like to have like a dialogue. Because one of the big things I see missing from when people are like watching other people's streams is everybody's doing something, and then people who actually want to learn something about the game don't actually get to do that. And I think a live session is the best way to do that because it fills that niche for new people who don't get to like know where to look for this information in some cases, which I totally don't blame anybody who's new for not knowing any of this stuff. So that's why I'm more than happy to share it. Or if I don't know it, somebody in chat may. And so it's nice to be able to pass that information around. I think that's just why I appreciate having a forum like this by which people can talk. Gotta go sleep now because it's 2:20 in the morning. Hey, JJ, it's been nice having you. Please get some sleep. Pokemon Go has an end to every day. What's up, Tanjiro? Welcome to the stream. When your attack stat is lower, you get your Pokemon to a higher level, which results in more bulk. But sometimes there is a benefit to higher attack, like winning breakpoints or getting priority. Exactly. I think the formula for the layperson is that you want to have as high defense, as high attack as possible, as low attack as possible, and as close to the league cap as possible. Which is why, in Master League, Hundos always prevail, is because they're just simply the best, and there's no cap to the league. Pokemon like Annihilate that really want to win the mirror match, for example, may prefer high attack spread depending on the team. Exactly. That is a very solid explanation. How many Frigibacks are you aiming to catch? 1.5K for me. I am going to take what I can get, mostly because I will be at work. But my Go Plus will be on Ultra Balls and Iceburn for 2 hours until I get off and I can actually manage that last hour with how I want to play. I'm thinking I'm probably going to go get like 600 to 700 spawns. Maybe 500 caught. I don't know how consistently. Can you send people to my RSVP? Would you RSVP? Oh yeah, here. We only got 2 people in this one, so that's gonna be have to be how the cookie crumbles here. Yeah, let's spread this RSVP around. Let's get 5 people in here, and then I'm gonna add these people to this RSVP. Then I'll join it, and we'll get another 20 or so invites out. That way, the likelihood that you can beat it gets way higher. Can you add me? This is my username. I can add you if you drop your Pokemon Go friend code in chat. That is the main way. Granted, my advice isn't totally sound. I've only hit Legend once in like 19 seasons of playing. I've never hit Legend, so I'm going to take your word for it. I've only played for 4 months. I don't know how most of this stuff works, but you've been very helpful. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate that. If anybody ever had any questions, I do my best to answer them. Sometimes I can't, but you know how it is. Knowledge bases only go so high. One person may only know so many things. Even the proest of pros, I'm sure, still miss out on things occasionally. This is my username. All right, let's get you added. Do I have enough space? I got 1 more space. That works out well. I'm going to need to make sure that I rearrange my friend list here, because at some point I'm going to hit critical mass. And it's going to be too late for me to add more people, and I'm going to have to delete other people on stream. That is not... Man, I'm a dunce today. Don't look. That didn't happen. Nobody saw that. Not a soul just saw that. Nobody saw that. See, this is the pro you guys are watching. This is the pro in action. Nothing happened. Nymphalai, the moderator. Even the pros of the pros miss out on things. Exactly. I say that as I type somebody's friend code into the nickname bar of somebody else. But that didn't happen, yeah. Oh, you're moving to a new spot, Tron? That's no problem. Yeah. Teddy. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, Tron, if you send me a new one, I'll make sure I invite people to it. Oh, is it this one? The Telephone Museum? I would imagine that's it. I'm going to make sure. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's re-invite. Ivy, did you want an invite? I saw you set up... You there was another blob of text and chat. It's moving a little too quickly for my television to handle. The 933 one? Oh. I mean, this one is 935. But yeah, I will make sure we get Ivy. Bam. Who else wants it? Skater went away. I don't know if they're in chat anymore. Tron has shared the RSVP. What else we got? Tane, do you want a RSVP? Wait, so you're streaming on your phone, your chat's on your TV? Yup. That way I don't have to sit up my computer. Sometimes I just like shaking up where I'm sitting. And with my house having so much technology in it, I can go to most rooms and turn my TV on and have Wi-Fi, so I figured do it this way today. But yeah. We gotta get our boy Tane in here. Where is he at? What the heck? Okay. I have committed a sin. I have committed a sin. I need to rectify it. Where's Tane? We need to rectify this. Tane needs to be included in the raid tag. Do you know what RSVP spam is? Listen. I've tried my best. Though I don't know what your implication is, so. But in this particular context, I can't say that I do. Sorry if I ain't chatty, I'm locked in, I'm watching a show. Hey, no worries. You gonna do any raids? If you can't, you can invite me. Oh yeah, I sent you an invite to this Necrozma that's coming up. Gotta go, just wanted to say hi and support. Thank you! Thanks for popping in. What's my favorite fruit? Oh, probably grapefruit. I could just eat grapefruit all the time, and it's really good for you. I mean, not that eating grapefruit all the time is good for you, because it isn't necessarily, but... Spark, so if it's an individual invite, I won't be able to join it, because I only got one more raid pass, and it's the only way I can fill up lobbies. Oh, you know what? I can do that. Well, I'll join in. Oh, okay. Have you ever had starfruit? I haven't had starfruit in a long time. I think I had it one time. I don't know how well I could explain it through chat, but basically you can invite it. Oh, yeah. So I think it's, you send 5, you change your time slot, then you switch back to the previous time slot, and you could send another 5 and repeat. I believe is the implication. Though I think you could do that while also leaving and then, okay, you can just do it from leaving? Yeah, that makes sense. I would join, but I'm free to play. I'm saving up everything I can for Road to Legends. That's totally fair. No, Tane, that's the play. That's actually the play, so I respect that. Starfruit's like a grapefruit as an entire fruit. That is a very succinct explanation of that. I appreciate that. I've never heard it explained that way. I'm moving again. I'll be in a new one in 6 minutes. Okay. I'll do my best to get into that one. I'll keep my eyes peeled for it. Nice choice. I like apples the best. No, that's fair. I love apples too. There's so many different kinds of apples. Apples are great. On that screen is easier? Oh, so just like toggling between them. Between ones that... Oh, I guess if you toggle between them, sometimes it'll go away. Yeah, so it's just leaving and rejoining then. Okay. I would imagine that's easiest when you're on top of a raid, right? Because you'll just back out and leave, or go in and leave, go in and leave, go in and leave over and again. And then since it's right on top of you, you can just... Got a shiny Cranidos. That's an awesome shiny. Congrats. What's the best apple? Oh, man. I like Fuji apples. Like a crisp Fuji apple. All the other ones sometimes have texture problems for me, and I'm not even a texture eater. Tricky question. Who's your favorite sub? I have 250-ish of them. How am I supposed to pick? I love all of you. I love all of you guys. I have to pick today. Since you asked, the answer is you. Anybody who asks, I will say they are my favorite sub. But I'm glad I'm having this thought experiment now and not later when I have a mic pointed toward me and a gun to my head, you know? There's a bit of an obscure pick, but Ludacrisp apples are my number one. You can get them like 1 month out of the year, but they're life. I mean, any apple named Ludacrisp has got to be crazy. Yeah, Honeycrisp is a very solid pick, I think. It's so hard to explain in stream chat? No, that makes sense. I mean, hey, if you want to join the Discord and explain it to me in the Discord. Mostly kidding. Mostly kidding. Oh, Swagger, you want in on this Necrozma? Whenever it starts, I will make sure you get invited to it. Oh, wait, or did I get you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I get you? Swagger, what's your in-game handle? Are you Hunter or Zane? Already jumped in there? That's my boy Ragnar. Okay, wait. So I want to make sure I have people's in-game names down pat. Davey, go to bed. Just one more giraffe rig. Just one more giraffe rig. Davey. I can send you another one if you want more people. This should be enough. This one should be okay. Especially if you're going to this one, Tron, it should be all right. We're gonna set that up there. Yeah, I want to put a name to the in-game the in-game a face to the in-game name. So, if somebody can drop, if I added you in game, drop like the first 6 letters of your Pokemon Go username in chat so I can. Okay, so Swagger is Hunter. That makes that way easier. So Subar Swagger. Okay. What's up, Daniel? Okay, Ivy, you get a pass because I could just put Subar Ivy and then that yeah. One time a Wendy's cashier misspelled Ivy? Bro, that's crazy. Valorant Ivy. Hey, you know what? Davey, I don't know if you're caught between loyalties here, but Instinct is the only team there's ever been, so I don't know. I don't know why we're campaigning for the typo of Valor where there isn't any. I don't know. I don't know what team Valorant Ivy's on. Oh, there we go. Ivy's a fellow Instinct major, so that's... Mine may or may not be the same. I know how that goes. Alright. Let's load up this Necrozma with people. Alright. Who wants Necrozma? Let's get Hunter and Zane. I don't know if King Pro's still in chat. Skater went to bed. And then we're going to go down the rest of the sub-R list. Ivy's in this one, I think. Don't know if Crystal went to bed. Alright, that's good. Sing a song for Shiny Luck. I got all the Shiny Luck I'm going to have for like 40,000 years today, so... I thought about changing my team one single time when they did Fashion Week and ruined all the team leaders' models. Now, nobody knows this about me. And I have to say it real quiet because if the wrong people hear me, I might lose my head. I used to be on Team Instinct. Nobody tell a soul. Nobody tell a soul. Nobody gets to tell anybody. I used to be on Team Mystic. I found the friend code in your Discord, but list is full. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix that. I promise I will fix it as soon as I can. All right, we can do it with 4, right? Oh. Yeah, no. I used to be on Team Mystic. And then I switched to Team Instinct in a traitorous act. All right, yeah, we can do it with 4. What's up, Evan? No, I definitely said Instinct because I just recalled me mispronouncing it. Hi, your vids are good? Thanks, Evan. I have another heater of a video coming out with a clip I got from this very stream. If you go back in time a little bit, I got a shiny 98 Shadow Dialga, so that's a pretty awesome pull. But I appreciate the compliment. Tron, this is actually my last raid of the day, so I won't be able to do any more after this. Unfortunately. I can share RSVPs, but I personally can't join them. So you'd have to get the rest of the posse together to fill up a lobby. But yeah, no, I definitely said the wrong thing. Ivy, you are not crazy. Ah, Necrozma Ironhead is insane. Oh yeah, Evan, I can add you. After this raid, I will clear a space on my friends list, and I will get you and Ragnar added. 100,000%. All right, I gotta go. I'll eat. I'll be back. I'll send an RSVP. I'll try and spread it around, but I don't know how reliable the people I send for it will be, especially because the stream's starting to wind down. But I plan on ending stream at 10, so if you have the chance to pop back in, I will see you then. But if not, definitely have a good night. I really don't got anything good? Nah, it happens. This game, once you play it long enough, your collection will evolve. It's mostly about spending the time. Is the big factor. Yo, Lit, what's good, bro? What's up, MH? Welcome in. Nice to have you. I swear, if I go to Toronto or like downtown Mississauga, everything there is Mystic, and if my Pokemon returns in like 2 minutes, yeah. No, there are entire areas like that. I think Pittsburgh, downtown Pittsburgh, where I live near, is very similar. I think it's mostly Valor. Both got Shundo Darkrai in at the same time. Hey! Shundo Darkrai gang. I love that for Wild Area, specifically, I opened my Wild Area raids with a Shundo Cresselia, and then I ended with a Purifiable Shundo Darkrai. It was a masterful moment. I was so hyped. But I don't think anything beats the fact that I'm almost to five Shundos in a month. It's about the journey, not the destination. Exactly. I'm Sup from the Discord. Well, welcome in, Sup. I'm gonna make sure that I change your saved tag in my friends list appropriately. That way I can make sure I put a face to the YouTube handle properly. All right. Come on. Last raid of the day. We got something crazy from Necrozma. 2578. That's all right. Caught a shiny bull early on my way to work with my brother. Ooh, Tauros. That's crazy. No, that's an awesome shiny. I wish I would have had a little sign to say, hey, I have 2 shiny Tauros I'd like to trade when I was in Chicago. That way I could give those to somebody who didn't have that as a regional. I shouldn't have purified her for real. Then we could debate the purification thing all day. Oh, it was a 15, 15, 13. Mine had 15 attack too. I shouldn't have purified, but I did. Oh, you know what? No, it had 13 attack. It was missing. It was 13, 14, 15. Was mine that I purified. My thoughts on Mega Darkrai? I love Mega Darkrai. It looks awesome. I love how weird it looks. Mystic 7 got 3 Shundos in 3 days during GoFest 24, I believe. Wow. I don't personally follow Mystic 7, but that's pretty crazy. Davey, you should go to bed. Davey, it's late. It's early in the morning. Your bed frame's calling out to you. It's all lonely. You gotta hobble into bed, man. You gotta hobble into bed before you have to crawl. Mega Darkrai had pretty much already been leaping. My heart was set on it. I love Darkrai. Top 3 mythical at least. Yeah, definitely. Darkrai is so awesome. Davey, even if you just get into bed, that's points. That's most of the dunk if you're in bed. That's all that matters. You can at least pretend to close your eyes, and I'll give you the points. Calm day is going to be tough without sleep? Yeah! You know what? It's funny you mention that, because you could, in this exact moment, be sleeping. No way! Ivy, we're twins! That's crazy! Dark Rose from the in-person remotes? Man, I wish I would have gone in-person. This Chicago Go Fest was my first ever in-person event. I plan on going to more because that was a heck of a time. Now that I know my way around Chicago, especially if the next Go Fest next year is in Chicago, I'll be a little bit more in my element. See, bro, I gotta sleep too. I'm tired. See, Davey, you have something to learn from Tane, the Chad over here. That you could actually go to bed. How do I fake crash? To do that, you have to get to tier 2 friends. Which, after we spend some time on the friends list together, we will definitely get to that point. So, at that point, whenever I join a raid, you'll also be able to join it if you see me under the in-raid pane on the friends list. I caught it last ball. Hey, there you go. Oh, speaking of catching it, my PS4 is buried in monster cans. Oh, Davey, you gotta unbury the boy. Unbury the PS4. I was not an in-person. Not made of money, sadly. I mean, neither am I. It just happened to be that I got on the train to this particular event real early, so it became a little more affordable. My Airbnb wound up only being about $200 for the entire length of my stay, and that covered 5 days. Yeah, I just got on the train real early, but yeah, it did wind up being, for what it was, pretty expensive. But yeah, I'm definitely not made of money either. I had to save for it. I can't count to 40 though? Oh. David, you know what? By the time you can't count, you should just be in bed. You should just be asleep. Cresselia is also the only one of my 14 Shundos that I caught with a group. The rest was all by myself. Ooh. Yeah, the only one I ever caught with a group was the Rotom. I'll pull the Shundos back up. Yeah, the only one I ever caught in a group was this Rotom, which is kind of part of what caused me to Master Ball it. This is just such an iconic moment. Can I do that raid? Ali, I don't, let me make sure do you want to do this Necrozma? Is there a giraffe on my screen? Oh, there is. Davey the Observant. It is a 1282. Did you visit Lincoln Park at all in Chicago? That's where I played most of my time, actually. I did a raid train with the one, the only Tony TM Pokemon. That was a big time. I was finally glad to have met him. We never got to do our lucky trade, though. I have to go to bed now. Thanks for all the fun. Have a good night. God bless you. And all the stream. Yeah, thank you, man. The good vibes are immaculate from you. I appreciate having you. Thanks for joining in. Oh yeah, let's actually check the giraffe rig so I don't get my my throat cut out. Oh, it's like, ooh. I wonder if he has this one. Wait, is there a Dialga? I don't have another Dialga on me personally, and I will showcase why, but I'm not doing any more Shadow Dialgas indefinitely. But yeah, no, I'm definitely never doing a Shadow Dialga again. Yeah. I think it fully explains it. Also, there's the Purified Shundo, of course. I wanted to say hi to Tony, but the nerves got the better of me. They almost got the better of me too, especially because I wanted to stream, also, which was kind of hard to balance. But I only got access to streaming on the last day, so it kind of worked out well. But I actually got to beat him. I'm just ashamed that I didn't really get to do my lucky trade though. But we'll definitely get to it. I only have 400 unique IV combinations so far. Okay, that makes more sense. Hey, good night, Sup. Have a good night. Get some rest. Oh, yeah, Evan, here, let me add you. Let me go way back in time to when I was using Pokegenie. And all these people added me and then never actually did anything else further with me, so we'll unadd them. And we will make sure to get... yeah, Evan, go ahead and drop your code in chat and I will add you. Oh, so you're like new. Oh, I'm very new. I started playing in 2023. October 2023. I was in Japan. And I downloaded the game because I figured there would be something exclusive. And of course, I deleted everything that was exclusive. Welcome back, Iker. I was also curious how you recognize me. Hey, you know what? Some people have their reputations precede them. Maybe something iconic happened and I heard from a million miles away. No. I've seen you in I think Davey's chat before as well. You and Tony both. But yeah, I've seen you around. But yeah, I'm like new. I've been playing this game for very little time. Roja, I can't trade with you unless you're willing to add me and hit Forever Friends, which we have to do 180 days worth of interactions for. So if you are interested, I will happily do that. But in the average case, most people who say they will follow through on that normally can't. So feel free to prove me wrong, though. If you want to drop your code in chat, we'll give it a try. Can I just do Necrozma? Yeah. Yeah, let's get you added to that. It's coming up in 9 minutes. Who else would like Necrozma? Anybody in chat who would like it, I can get it to them. I haven't used Pokegenie in a long time because I swapped to a different app. But I have some old Genie friends that I've been lucky with for years. Yeah, that's when I was really, really early into the game, somebody introduced me to Genie really early. And so some of the people I actually am forever friends with are people I met on Genie and then communicated with later on Campfire. Can my brother add you? If they're not in chat, if you show them there is a link to my Discord server at the top of my channel. You and or your brother can join in there and drop their code into the trainer codes, whether it's both you and your brother, however you want to arrange that. But anybody can join. It's linked at the top of my channel, and if you share it there, I could definitely add them. His code's, you know what? I'll make an exception this time. This stream's ending soon, so Okay, Ally is King Pro. That makes this way easier because now I can go in and make that adjustment. Where is Sub-R Ally J? There we go. Cool. Send a gift. Boom, boom, boom. Who we got here? Ragnar! Ragnar! Your tag's gonna be real clean because it will be Sub-R Ragnar. Bam. Welcome to the friends list, sir. I'll join your Discord. Thanks, Iker. Be happy to have you. Oh yeah, let's get Evan's brother added. But yeah, if he ever joins in on stream chat, I am more than happy to oblige an invite. But the best way to coordinate it, especially if it can't be in chat, is to join my Discord. I figure in the early stages of me doing this streaming thing, it's nice to be able to just add whoever. Oh. Ba. Gotta scroll all the way down here, and I add somebody I don't even know who they are, but we're gonna get rid of him right quick. Make all this room. So, sadly, I'm also at work for Fridge Community Day tomorrow, so there's gonna be a catch on the defaults, wait for Lucky's type day. Yep. Especially when it's mega eligible, sometimes it's just how it goes. Evan, can you drop your brother's code in chat one more time? Because now I have the room to make that happen. And I'm gonna pop back in here and invite whomever it may concern. Immaculate John Lennon impression. Nah, I'm who's that Ragnar guy? Yeah, who knows that guy? I would need to hear a John Lennon. I would need to hear John Lennon again to make sure I had it on lock. But to have an accidental immaculate John Lennon impression is a pretty much of a flex. Tanjiro, I think I added you. I'm gonna double check because that was when I blundered and accidentally typed your code into 6572. Bam. Okay, yeah. I have you on my list, so I will tag you now. Sub-R Tanjiro. Okay. It's giving more Ringo vibes. Giving more Ringo. It's giving more Ringo. Ringo vibes. Ringo. Yeah, I haven't done I don't think I've ever done duck lips before to accomplish a Beatles impression. Dang it. Alright, well, anyway. Mega Baxter projected to be better than Eternatus? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It makes me glad I didn't power up my Eternatus, man. My Eternatus was a 98. Yeah, my Eternatus was a 98. I swore to myself I wasn't going to power this up. Now the power to summon Beatles impressions on command, I will use this for evil. Conniving. Anyway. Anyway. We won't talk about it. Alright, this one will be the last RSVP of the day, as after this, I'm going to go to bed for myself and actually follow through on it, unlike a certain Davidson. Pretty mad about my turn 10, 15, 14. But I play Masters and it's relevant there, so I may need to silver it. I mean, honestly, that's not a bad silver. Long term, I don't think it's a bad silver. It's a good choice. You trade with me? Crystal, we'd have to hit 180 80 friend interaction points to do that. But if by all means, if you want to try your luck and drop your code and send gifts consistently, I mean, oh, you know what? I already have you added. Right? I have you. No, I do. Let's open your gift. I think the main thing is that we just got to do as many interactions as we can. Yeah, you heard your name. It's because I was pulling your leg by saying I'm gonna actually follow through on going to bed as soon as I end stream here in about 5 to 10 minutes. And I was using you as a scapegoat for people I can avoid being like by doing so. So I'm very salty about the way they implemented it. Such a waste of a cool Pokemon, especially with the Turnamax being one of the sickest designs to date. Isn't that crazy? The first way you encounter it is a Turnamax, and then by the time you catch it, you can't even use it for that. It's like, it's so dumb. 4 a.m., by the way? Yeah. Davey. Davey. In 10 hours, it's calm day. Yes, and you know what that means? It means you can go to bed now and wake up just in time, be plenty rested. But yeah, I don't know, Evan, I don't know why you have a trade open with me. Unfortunately, I can't trade with you unless we're in the same spot. We'd have to hit 180 day. I can even demonstrate. If I try and go in, it'll mention that you're out of range for trading and then kick you out. So, yeah, that unfortunately won't work. Crystal, the same goes for you, actually. If I try to trade with you, the same thing will happen. Unfortunately. So, oh no, he can't spell anymore. Low-key, should I press the red button even though my stuff still isn't fixed? I don't even know what limitations that puts on you. At some point you should. I miss seeing your streams around, that's for sure. Since we have different time zones, it's a good, mutual beneficial relationship to communities, of course. But yeah, you should definitely sleep, I think, first, but, you know. Eternamax has coded stats, 251 attack, 505 defense, 452 HP. Okay. Here's why I think that is. And I have a wild theory. I don't know if the leaks for it are true. But I've heard people say that one of the next Legends games will be Galar. And if it is, kind of like how we were not able to obtain AZ's Floette up until this last game that came out, maybe that's when we'll get Eternamax Eternatus. Like, as far as actual accessibility goes. I mean, of course, I'm sure we're going to see a bunch more Gigantamax, too, because of course. But, I imagine that's why. They're playing the really, really long game. I think. That's just my theory, though. I'm going to use my hope core, all of it tonight, and say, eventually we will get, finally, Eternamax Eternatus. Alright. That would be really cool because Galar's lore is very undercooked. I'm a sucker for that generation because it was my first. So it'd be awesome to see them do something with it. Exactly. My first generation, the one that I started playing during, was Gen 6. But it doesn't really count because I had played games before that. I just wasn't as invested. But also, I think, just generally speaking, I didn't really get serious about Pokemon until Gen 9. Like, sometime after Scarlet and Violet came out, even. But, I got to that party really late. But all of that windfall of enjoying Pokemon kind of happened around the same time. But yeah, as you guys can see, there are no further RSVPs for me to invite to. I'm out of remote passes, and I have no more raids to crash. So, I think that will be where I call it, unfortunately. I will say, after I sign off, I'm going to make sure I open the rest of my available gift opens. That is something I will prioritize before I head off to bed, because obviously I don't go to bed till a little later. I don't work till a little later in the morning, so I have nothing really, forcing me into it. But, it is getting late, so I figure I'll catch this scatterbug, and then we will say our goodbyes. I will say I'm probably going to stream tomorrow after Con Day. I'm not gonna fully confirm or deny. I don't know yet, but I would like to at least check in on everybody and see how everybody did, at least as a post discussion. Have a good night. Really glad I found the stream. I appreciate you joining. The whole posse pulled up for this one. Plus, I think we're either close to or just past 250 subscribers, which is insane. It's insane to me. Just like to think, just before Chicago Go Fest, I had like sub 50, and that we're already here, and that there's still so much further to go, but that I will intend on going that distance is just cool. But yeah, I've always wanted to share a community around something I enjoy, and it just so happens to be that all of the other games that I play happen to have really toxic fan bases, so it doesn't work so well. Like, I play Magic, and of course, Magic gets exhausted really quickly when the people you wind up surrounding yourself with are pros and whatnot. Like, I played in tournaments and stuff, it wasn't my thing. And then I got into Overwatch. I still play Overwatch. I want to stream Overwatch sometime when I get a little better at it, but it's the same deal. It's like kind of a toxic fan base, and I try to separate myself from that. But then Pokemon Go is just on another level. Like, there's so much social aspect to it. That's my favorite part of any game, is the social environment, and I think this is the best one there is. Geometry Dash fan! I also play Geometry Dash. I was thinking about streaming that sometime too. That game's awesome. But yeah, its community is a lot more of a septic tank than it, But I think it's a little better than it used to be, personally. I have seen it shape up, especially as certain people came and more people left. It seems like a lot of the chaff got filtered out. I see fewer hackers now. I see fewer, like, just overall controversies, though I'm not really, like, as deep into that sphere as I used to be, but I also like Geometry Dash, like, a lot. That'll always hold a place in my heart. I was playing that before the stream started. I'm not even gonna lie, but yeah, Geometry Dash is awesome. But yeah, anyway, if I continue rambling, I will ramble until the end of time. So I will depart for now. I appreciate everybody joining. All the new faces is awesome. Join the Discord if you haven't. If you're interested, absolutely no pressure, but it just helps for networking and stuff, and it helps you add other people who are also part of this community or will be later. So, but yeah, some of you I'll see around in other people's streams, and otherwise,